There is a crumbling well near the edge of town where traveling merchants make their camps. As a child, you sat among them, enthralled by their songs and stories of noble heroes from faraway lands. These tales of great warriors and still greater deeds filled your heart with fire, and after every story, you resolved that the champion of Grove would someday hear tales about you. Now, eager for adventure and the chance to hone your skills, you have strayed far from the safety of city walls. Seeking shade and cool water, you spot a narrow opening in the rock face, where a recent tremor has exposed a small cave. Upon entering the gloom, a faint glimmer draws you deeper down the passage. Your eyes adjust to reveal a very large old chest. There are glyphs upon the side, but you cannot make them out. Curious, you push against the heavy lid. At a hand's width open, the skin on your arms prickles in warning, but only when the lid crashes to the ground do you realize the gravity of your mistake. You have unsealed a tomb. A pale green vapor billows up to engulf you, and within seconds, the mists coalesce into a familiar shape. Once a man, perhaps, now twisted and evil beyond your imagining. Stories of heroes are never without villains, but the evil of Takala is described only in whispers. A necromantic priest, power-hungry and cruel, he was executed by the king when his treachery was discovered. The spirit does not speak, but a single thought fills the void: vengeance. Then, with little more than a low, rumbling groan, Takala is gone. Recovering your senses, you race from the cave. You must warn the town. You must warn the king. Moments later, a deafening explosion rips through the air. Your home, the once proud, beautiful city of Ekbatan, lies in ruins. Enormous black rocks, disgorged from the earth, have smashed through walls and set fire to shops. Shining white columns have snapped like fresh reeds, their golden caps crushed against the rubble. The air is thick with dust and smoke, and worse still, it vibrates with a strange sighing buzz. Locusts, horrible and devouring. The focus of Takala's wrath must be the king. Find him and his advisors, and you will find a way to right this wrong. You must stop Takala and break the curse. For the hero of Ekbatan, there is no other fate.
Yesterday I sat upon a gilded throne, ruling all that you see as the mighty king of Ekbatan. I speak to you now as nothing more than a lowly beggar. You must lift this curse, if not for me, then for my kingdom. Redeem yourself and restore our glorious city. What? Who knows what? I know what does, but he knows that wisely. The Hermit of YT knows what's what. What's left of him is... I don't know where. But I do know what the great fire Djinn enjoys for lunch. Mushroom kebabs!
You have received a quest. Fate has favored you. Fate has favored you. Fate has favored you. Fate has favored.
Matt?
Your pet is fleeing. You have completed this quest. You are poisoned. Your pet is fleeing. You have been poisoned. You have gained in experience. Gained in experience and skill. Gained in experience and skill. You have been poisoned. Your pet has increased in power. You have completed the quest. quest is completed.
What's that? The Hermit of YT rescued? By the great tome of fate, I can't believe my ears! Have I gone mad? Or is there hope for us yet?
There's only one way to defeat the dead, and it requires the spirit to be bound to flesh. The Kala's mortal remains lie within the catacombs of Forgotten Kings, where it is rumored his urn was swallowed by a horrible, oozing Hydra. Slay the beast, and you may find the burial vessel.
You have received a task. Increased in power. You have gained in experience and skill. The quest is completed.
Incredible deeds! And I see the stories were true. The urn drips with fetid slime from the heart of that twisted creature. Speak with the priestess Sakina after you wash up to begin the proper burial ritual.
Come closer, dear hero. I may speak the truth, but only in whispers. To lift the curse that plagues us all, you must enter the haunted palace. Find the hammer of the gods and the anvil of demons, and use them together to smash the cursed urn. This will return T'Challa to his mortal form. But you must act quickly to defeat him. Now go!
You have received a task.
Closer, dear hero. I may speak the truth, but only in whispers. To lift the curse that plagues us all, you must enter the haunted palace.
You have received the quest. Experience and skill. You have completed a quest.
Peace be praised. At last my voice is free to shout out everything I feel. With your wit and courage, you have spared our city from an unbearable curse. Truly, you are a great hero of Ecbatan.
Your journey is complete.
Come, honored hero, you have saved our kingdom. And while I sit upon the throne once more, I no longer rule from such a height. In return for defeating our greatest evil, I bestow upon you our highest honor, a royal crown. I pray that it helps you complete your next heroic task.
Fate has favored you.